Hello gamers and gamerettes! This is Epona for No Named Gamers. I am going to, sorry about the weird camera stuff. Today I'm going to work on doing some single player Splatoon stuff because Splatoon is amazing. So first we're going to go over to see the creepy guy in the weirdo grate, and we're going to do some stuff down there. Here we go! Alright, so I've already done a lot of these levels, and I'm trying to completionist style these. Whenever you go into any of these, you have to, you are trying to trying to get the Zapfish in every level, and there's also a page from a book in each level, and each page correlates to, it gives you some information about the octofish and all that stuff. So let's go into this very first one here. So when you do this, you're given a kind of a standard zapper and some standard equipment, so you're not wearing your usual Splatoon attire. And you have to complete different missions based on the environment, what's going on around you, all that good stuff. Oh. Sorry if you hear any collars jingling. I have 2 dogs, so they're kind of running around being silly right now. So each one of these is a checkpoint. Every time you reach one of these, you get to kind of save your place. So if you die, then you get to start over there. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see a bar with three bars on it. What that is that's your life meter. That kind of gives you, it just lets you know how many chances you have to complete the level. Every time you reach a checkpoint, you get 1 back. So say if I would have died before I hit that last checkpoint right here, then when I hit this checkpoint, I would have gotten 1 back. So that way it keeps you from having to restart a lot, and it's kind of nice that way. So those little orange balls that I keep collecting, those are the currency in here. The coins you get in Splatoon battles don't actually count. So we are trying to, in this, you use those to upgrade your weapon and also your weapon, your ink tank, all that stuff. Oh, I didn't want to do that quite yet. Oh, bummer. Okay, so we're just going to keep going now. The goal of this is not to cover the entire land in ink. It's to get you used to hiding and actually battling instead of just trying to make do with what you have. It gives you different ideas for how you can actually battle and stuff and keep up whenever you're playing in online mode. Different tips and tricks on hiding, trying to hit enemies in different ways. These ones here, you can just kind of shoot head on. However, you see this one over here has a mask on. You cannot shoot this one from the front anyway, so you have to kind of surprise it into turning around like that. So it's kind of fun. It's definitely different. I really like this mode. I'm very much one who likes to complete levels and things like that, and I like to do a lot of single player stuff. So for me, this whole segment is really, really cool. I enjoy this a whole lot. So we're just going to rapid fire the rest of these guys. And again, you can do everything you normally do. You can still climb walls and everything like that. And for this one, we're actually going to go ahead and get the that scroll I was kind of talking about before, that paper for the book. It's going to tell us more about the octofish or whatever they're called in this one. I kind of forget. So you can see it's up here. Mine's kind of see-through because I got it already. Oh, I guess I can't collect it. Well, this is where it is in case you're wondering. It's very easy to get. You just have to climb the towers. So we're going to keep going. You want to collect as many of those orange balls as you can. Like I said before, they help you upgrade stuff. This is an armor piece that you can actually wear, which is kind of nice. You can see I just got a helmet. So it gives you a little bit more defense against these different characters you're trying to fight and stuff like that. Now this right here is a safe. I need to get a key to get in there. So I'm going to keep going this way. I'm not going to open that yet because I don't have the key. So we're going to keep going this way. Oh, one of those orange balls. I'll get that whenever I come back down. So we're going to keep going this way. We're really going to try to get that key. So as you can see, here's the key. So we're going to pick that up. Let's go over back to the safe. And I'm going to pick up that orange blob on my way. You can collect those while you're swimming. I believe you can also collect the pages from the books while you're swimming as well. And then these get progressively harder. This one's a little bit easier. Except for these stupid things. Ugh. Okay, there we go. But these do get progressively harder as you go. There are also boss battles in some of the levels. So every time you complete one of these stages, each stage has like 5 or 6 different worlds to go into, and different tasks to complete in each world. After every like 4, 5, or 6, it kind of depends on what world you're in and how difficult they are. You have a boss battle, and that kind of requires you to use what you learned in the levels that you were in that time. Okay. Let's go ahead and open this up. Now here's a Zapfish. In order to open these up, this is a stuffed Zapfish because I actually got this one already, like I said before. So we're just going to shoot this ball open, and then we can get our Zapfish. So as when you're looking at the gamepad in this mode, that you can see there are 5 different stages to go to. This one has 5 different areas to go to. Most of them have 5 or 6. And I find it's easiest whenever you get to the level, they're not going to be visible. You actually have to go through and find them and shoot them with your paint, and then they'll appear like this. Then that's when you can go into them. And that guy who Ooh, I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. The guy who you see at the beginning, the crazy looking guy, his name is Captain Cuttlefish. And he usually helps you along in these first couple of levels. But since I've already completed these first couple of levels, he's not popping up. So we're just going to keep going. Try to shoot all the wooden boxes that you can, because that's where you're really going to get the, oh, this is a balloon. So you just shoot this, it explodes, paint goes everywhere, and that can also hurt your enemies. Get as many of the boxes as you can, because that's where those papers are going to be hiding, those papers from the book I was talking about. We can take a look at the book once I get out of this level. That way you guys can kind of see what that is. So we're just going to keep going up. So we're going to shoot this balloon. See how paint kind of went everywhere? Now you can very easily climb the wall. Shoot those down. Next area. I like to travel in squid form. I just find that's easiest. Plus it's the most fun. Those guys, they roll through the paint in their own paint and they spread it around. They'll actually run into you and damage you. So what you do is you just cover the ground in your paint, and then they'll get stuck in it. Once they're stuck, you shoot them, you're done. They're very quick and easy to get rid of, but you have to be careful because sometimes they can kind of pop up on you. See, they kind of get stuck in your paint a little bit, and then you can shoot them and then they explode. The other nice thing about these levels is you're not timed. You can go at whatever pace you need to. Oh, these guys are kind of interesting. You spray the wall, and as you see, he just cleaned up everything I sprayed. So you kind of have to spread yourself out a little bit so you can climb the wall. We're going to keep going this way. And I believe, up there it is. See that box down there? We're going to go down and get this box. There's the next piece of paper. So I can't collect it again because I already have it. So, but that's where you find it. It's right below here. You just turn into a squid and bloop, there it is. Make sure you check before you turn into a squid because you don't want to turn into a squid in the wrong place and fall. Because you can fall off these levels, that's one of the ways you'll lose a part of your health. So just be aware of that, because I was not aware of that. I was like, oh, I only get hurt whenever I get hit by someone. No, actually, it's whenever you fall off as well. So beware. So we're going to spray a little bit here, and we're going to climb up here and go to the next area. But they're kind of nice because you can go at your own pace, like I said. You don't have to go as fast as they want you to. It's not like in the online mode where you have to kind of do everything in a very short amount of time. This you have a lot more time. It's kind of nice. So we climb up here. Then we're going to climb over here, shoot these balloons. There we go. And as you saw, that balloon kind of sparked the other balloon. Aw, I absolutely thought I was going to make that. That was really unfortunate. Okie dokie. I can play video games. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Get this next one. Jump over here. These guys will actually come and attack your boxes, as you can see. Now the paint still works the same way it does as usual. You still have to swim in it to refill your ink. And no unlimited ink. Unlimited time, no unlimited ink. So you kind of have to be conservative with that. Also, you can, like I said before, you can upgrade how much ink you can hold at a time, which is a really nice feature. You can get like a really nice big ink tank and stuff, or paint tank, whatever you want to call it. That way you don't have to worry so much about having to swim so much. When you first start playing this, it'll be very tedious because you will have to paint a lot. And you'll be kind of like, well, this stinks. But as you get going and you can expand your ink, how much you can hold, it makes it a little bit easier, especially for these first couple of levels. I thought I could hit those. Nope, okay. Let's go over here then. Let's go blast up this way. Oh, that's right. So these also have a really neat feature. This is an ink blaster, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact name. Oh, it'd be nice if I hit the right button. So what you do is you hold LZ, and then you can actually shoot paint. So we're going to cover this whole wall here in paint. That way I can get up to the very top. And we can actually shoot these guys too while we're down here. And the Zapfish, which you can see is up there. Ta-da! So let's go down. I love the sound the squids make whenever they fall into paint from really high up. That's my most favorite thing. I think it's hysterical. Okay, so we're going to blast open our Zapfish. Ta-da! Now, if you look in the bottom right corner, you can see there's some things you can do. The sunken scrolls, those are the ones that tell you about the octofish, the ones that you're facing. I won't read those now because I want you to be able to read them on your own. They're kind of neat. You don't have to get them all. As you can see, I'm missing the ones from 17, 18, 20, and 21. I've already gotten up to level 22. So you can get all those pages and everything. You don't have to get them to complete the level though. As long as you get to the end, you're fine. And you can also upgrade your gear if you press the plus button. You can see I've already maxed out my ink tank. I can unlock these. I haven't yet. I'm trying to really upgrade my gun. Just that way I have a little bit more power and stuff like that. So as you can see from the upper right corner, I have a long way to go. So let's go over here, go to the next level. I always fall through the grate. Sometimes they'll have the yellow, your color paint already down, which is kind of nice because then you can just kind of surf along. Now these guys, they just kind of float above you. They don't really do too much damage. I find them to be more of a nuisance because I'm more focused on the ones on the ground. And all of a sudden they're like, ta-da, we have these ones up above you. And it's like, well, really? Was that necessary? So some of these will actually, like, they'll push you to be able to swim as a squid better. Like this one, you could kind of see back there a little bit. I had to skip from platform to platform. So that makes it a little bit more interesting trying to keep your game up. And still stay really, really good at everything. It makes you more of a well-rounded player. Oh, these are really cool. So all you do is you press ZL, and you can see I'm hanging out on this little paint stream. You can jump when you're in the paint stream. In fact, you get a higher jump whenever you're on a paint stream. Just go across, get another checkpoint. We'll shoot this one and go on here. And you can see they kind of link up together. which is it's kind of fun. And we're gonna jump real high, get some boxes. We're gonna get this and keep going. Now these things also pop up every so often. I'm not a huge fan of these. These are just like the ones from the one-on-one mode, if you've seen those. They're okay. I don't really like them that much. So I usually just prefer to point and shoot. I just find it a little bit easier. Just because then they'll run out and I don't know that they're running out and stuff like that, like of time and everything. I don't really pay attention and then I get into sticky situations that way, so. We go! Okay, I always try to kind of watch out. I don't always remember exactly where those scrolls are, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for those, make sure I remember that. Oh, there's the third one, as you can see up there. So we're going to shoot this box, and then we're going to swim up it. I've heard if you press X, you swim a little bit faster, when you're going up at least. Not so much whenever you're on flat ground. Here's the third one all the way up here. So we're going to keep going this way. So this is what that one looks like. All you have to do is you press the right stick as if you're pressing a button. And then you just it gives you some time to shoot. You use one of your back buttons and then it'll have you shoot some paint everywhere. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of those. They're the specials like from the 4-player mode. The cans are from the one-on-one mode, if you've seen that at all. If not, we'll probably be doing a little bit of that through one of our playthroughs at some point. So, because that's a lot of fun as well. So let's go ahead and shoot this and ride our paint stream. Get a nice big jump. Woo! Okay, totally wasn't sure I was going to make that for a second. Make sure whenever you paint these things, you get all the way to the top. Because like you just saw, I almost didn't make it. Awkward. So make sure you're aware of that happening. Oh, these guys, they're sneaky. If they see you pop up, they'll immediately jump. You'll see them jump, and then they'll shoot a bomb at you. So try to get them quickly like that. Make sure you spread your paint out. That way you can get pretty close. Because if you don't get close enough, they will get you, and then you'll feel just silly. You'll be like, "Aw, man." So let's go ahead and shoot this. Once again, make sure you get all the way to the top, and make sure you get a little bit below too, because as you can see, I totally didn't make that. And nobody wants to be that guy, so make sure you shoot all the way to the bottom, or at least far enough that you know if you miss, you'll still be able to catch back on. Here's our Zapfish, and we have another one done. So since I have 3 done, let's see if we can do one more. I don't think we'll have enough time on the video to do the 4th, or to do the boss battle. Actually, we're going to leave the last 2 for the next episode. So if you like what you see, if you're enjoying watching Splatoon, if you have any tips or tricks or anything, or if you learned anything, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, toodles for now.